of our constitutional restrictions on ownership of the advertising industry? Do you have?
Mr. Chair, at this time po, I do not have the data, but I can, I can check with our Board of Investments, because they're the office in charge with promotion and industry development.
So you said you don't have as of
The
this
exact
time, but you
numbers
must
po,
have it in
yes.
your office, right?
Yes, at this time po, even you mentioned po if I have the names of, Mr. Chair, you also mentioned if I have the names of the companies, I can check po.
So you have
Mr.
it in your office. If there is such a data, to your assessment, Attorney Faustino, do they, to your mind, indicate that the proposed amendment relating to advertising industry is the appropriate remedy or answer to this inadequacy of foreign ownership in advertising industry? What is your thinking on that?
Sir, Mr. Chair, can you repeat the question po?
I said that if you have such data in your office and if you have read it, do they indicate that the proposed amendment that we are tackling now relating to liberalizing foreign equity ownership on advertising industry would be an answer to this inadequacy, apparent inadequacy in foreign ownership in advertising industry?
Mr. Chair, I will check po. I'm not sure if we really have the data. I will check po with the office, with the agency in charge with this, which is the Board of Investments. Actually po, our support for the amendment to the advertising industry is actually anchored on the low level of investment inflows when it comes to the sector of advertising, which is under the professional service, under the professional, scientific, and technical activities. Compared po with other sectors, actually, ang baba po kasi ng net investment inflows sa sector na ito.
So you are saying that your support is not on the increasing the equity ownership of foreign investor in the advertising industry? Is that what you are saying?
What I'm saying po, Mr. Chair, is that we support the proposed amendments to
Okay.
the advertising industry,
In the matter of
to the
increasing the
provision.
equity ownership of foreign investor? Is that what you are
Um,
saying?
Mr. Chair, I think when it comes to the RBH number 7, the proposed provision only mentioned the addition of 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 some words and not exactly on how many percentage to increase or to open up, Mr. Chair.
Okay, whatever it is that you are saying. Can we go back to Attorney Holarbal? In your assessment, Attorney Holarbal, is there certainty that once this proposed amendment on equity ownership of advertising industry, once this is like approved, will foreign investors, to your mind, and capitalists on advertising industry will come rushing in?
Mr. Chair, frankly, in my opinion, uh, it will not substantially improve foreign investment in the advertising industry, mainly because the advertising industry, particularly the creative and media agencies, are borderless already. The entry barrier also, capital investment barrier for advertising industry is not that extensive because it is more of creative. So my opinion is there will not be significant or substantial capital inflow from the advertising industry. In fact, the business models now are more similar to transfer pricing. the services are rendered abroad, part of the income is remitted abroad without changing the equity structure. So I have serious doubts, Your Honor, given my observation of the advertising industry. I have serious doubt that there will be substantial capital inflow.
But still, you will agree with me, Mr. Chair, that many will still be coming in to, settle here if the proposed amendment on increasing the equity ownership of foreign advertiser will be approved?
Yes, I
Okay.
agree, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, Attorney Hularbal, I'd like to solicit your thoughts on this. Given the views of other people that what deters or discourages foreign investors from coming in are the bureaucratic red tape and corruption, inadequate and unreliable infrastructure and policy inconsistency rather than the restrictive economic provisions of the Constitution. Do you not think we should double and strengthen our government?
Red tape is a hindrance that we in the advertising industry also notice. In fact, we have resorted to self-regulation so that we can limit government participation. And we have also made tie-ups with government agencies such as the FDA, DTI for that matter, to recognize our process of self-regulation in order to cut down on red tape. For example, if we were to follow FDA procedures, it will take months for the FDA to approve an advertising material, which takes less than a day in the Advertising Standards Council. So there are definitely red tapes that needs to be removed and processes that needs to be improved to encourage foreign participation in our advertising industry.
Thank you. I'd like to ask Attorney Faustino of the DTI. Are you aware that our country is blessed with large, skilled, creative, and educated workforce or skilled workers? Are you aware of that on the part of the DTI?
Mr. Chair, kindly repeat what kind of workers?
Let me just repeat. Our country is blessed with large, skilled, creative, and educated workforce with close familiarity with Western culture and proficiency in the English language. Do you think that liberalization of the advertising industry will lead to the abatement or stoppage of outflow of skilled workers?
Basically, Mr. Chair, basically, outflows of skilled worker, if I may clarify, Mr. Chair, you meant outflows of, if the liberalization of the advertising industry may address,
Yes, yes.
will address the migration of skilled workers?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Basically, Mr. Chair, I am of the view that our skilled workers are going out of the country due to lack of opportunity, lack of opportunities, and then you also have better opportunities abroad. Then I would say that the opening, maybe not just in the advertising industry, but in other restricted sectors as well, may provide those opportunities that may be lacking right now and present in other countries. So it may be a factor po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Attorney Faustino. Mr. Chair, I don't have further questions. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Resource speakers.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we suspend consideration of the resolution of both houses number 7.
There's a motion to suspend consideration of resolution of both houses number 7. Any objection? Hearing none.
Motion is carried.
Motion is carried. Next, floor leader.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, I move that we suspend this committee of the whole to pave way for the session. But before acting on the motion, Mr. Chair, may we inform all our resource persons as well as members of this House that we will be immediately resuming the hearing of this committee approximately around 4:30 in the afternoon.
Approximately.
Approximately 14 in the afternoon. With that, Mr. Chair, I move that we suspend this committee of the whole.
There's a
hearing.
motion to suspend the hearing of the committee of the whole. Any objection? Hearing none, motion is carried. Hearing is suspended.